Hey guys, JCB here. I would like to discuss with you on my experience with Platypus Reclayed. Right away in the menu, we get to learn about the story, which is about being the last line of defense against an Empire invasion. Even though it's short and sweet, it would have been nice if this was summarized in a better format after we start a new game. When we are ready to go, we get to choose our difficulty and the craft that we will be using. There are 3 to choose from, and they each have different stats and difficulty attached to them. At first, I went with Platypus, given it's the main character, but later on I chose Plover and gotten better results out of it. I would recommend going with this one first due to it being a tough start. The gameplay is a 2D shoot-em-up, as there are a total of 5 levels and 5 areas inside of them. Our mission is to take care of the invasion and reach to the other side. It's simplistic with just moving around and using a single button to shoot, but the main importance is the survivability. This can take into effect with multiple enemies flying towards us in every single direction, along with beams fired at us which we would need to dodge. On top of that, it only takes a single hit for us to lose a life, and once all the lives and credits have disappeared, it will be game over and we would have to start again. There are ways to help out with our progress, with the first one being able to collect power-ups. These are obtained by defeating certain enemies that will provide a few options to choose from. These are important because of the extra firepower that we'll be able to control the spacing effectively and rack up even more points for an extra life. Also, when equipped, they do have a time limit until it runs out, and depending on the craft we have chosen, can act as an extra shield before getting our regular weapon back. These limitations are important to make sure we can make the most out of it in the current situation. Another way to help out with our progress would be using the practice mode. We will have unlimited lives and learn about the enemy and power-up placements until we are ready to carry on. This helped me out greatly due to the pacing of the levels, which would naturally make us make mistakes going through them the first time. One of my favorite parts going through these levels is the presentation, as it creates a cool clay aesthetic to make this one unique experience. Voicing is applied when collecting power-ups that alerts us that we have made a power move to take care of the surrounding enemies. However, some of the background objects caught me off guard of being able to take damage from it, as it fit in so well with the environment to make it easy to miss. Another thing that interested me during the stages would be the sections that we couldn't fire away endlessly, or else we would have the boxes explode right in our faces. This changed the pace entirely and was a welcome addition to change things up, while being on the lookout to collect power-ups and bonus points from the safe boxes. These sections were also done with bigger opponents that we had to wait for the perfect opportunity to strike back. Nearby the end of each level, we will encounter boss fights that we will need to take care of. These have been done so well due to their tanky build that creates the suspense of taking it out. Extra thrill is provided from having to identify the multiple weak parts while trying to dodge from a barrage of shots coming our way. Power-ups are certainly needed here to keep the flow going at a smoother pace, or else we will feel the fight being dragged out even longer, which could lead easily to our defeat. Lastly, I completed this game in around 3 hours, and from start to finish it was a blast to go through exploring the many different locations and shenanigans it tried to throw at me. It heavily encourages replay value on my future runs by trying to complete it with the harder crafts, as it will certainly be a blast to run through again. Overall, Platypus Reclayed is a great game that has provided fast-paced levels to give us an endless experience that we will surely never forget. If any of you guys have any experiences with this game, feel free to share in the comments, and I hope you have a wonderful day.